We are back with Parker Ferrell on WUSB. The show is called Country Pocket. The album's called Love Runs Through, and you just heard The Wright Flyer. Um, that is quite a moment in American history, but I don't really think it's about that. Explain to me sort of the creative process and your dreams.
Cool. Well, I never know exactly what will inspire a song, but when I read David McCullough's biography on the Wright Brothers, that it just inspired me to my core. And I was just playing along with the chord progression one day, and it kind of seemed to have that kind of soaring feeling to it. And so the two things kind of converged, and that was a song that I wrote in probably 5 minutes or something. It was one of those that just kind of struck, and I think that we can all, draw inspiration from their story and see the parallels in our own lives, like the need for courage and risk taking. And my favorite line in that song is, I insist on living while I'm living. And, we only get one shot at this life. And I never want to feel as though I didn't give it my all. So that, I think, is the core principle that really inspired me about the story. And is kind of the core principle that I wanted to convey through the song, is to, live to the hilt, as they say, and take those risks, and pursue those dreams. And even if you have to dare to do that, or risk life, limb, comfort, and safety.
Well, I get the feeling that the dreams you have are maybe not so life and death, but what does it feel like to put yourself out there in terms of those dreams?
Mm. Well, yeah, I'm not probably gonna get, you know, killed playing guitar, but I think that for me, it's kind of, it's inevitable. I I don't know what else I would do with my life if I wasn't making music. And I'm to this point in my career where there's no going back. So it's kind of inevitable for me to be a musician. And so it, in some ways, it doesn't feel that risky to me. It's just what I do. So
So sometimes I write the questions, sometimes you write the questions.
mhm.
So I'll turn one on you. Who would someone be if they took all their dreams down with them to the grave?
good good question.
I know
Um,
it.
wow, that's a really good question. Um, gosh. Well, it would be a shame. To be frank, it would just be a shame, um, to not to not live up to your potential, to not pursue those dreams, and to let life pass you by without going for it. It would be a shame. It would be a tragedy and a bummer. And you know, I believe that everyone is so unique, and it's so cool to see the different gifts and different things that people have. There's so many people that could do things that I could never do. And I mean, think about the Wright Flyers, or just, I don't know, anyone, Einstein, or
Are you
Mozart.
suggesting you could not build a plane or a nuclear bomb?
No, I could never do those things. So wouldn't it be a shame if the people that had those gifts and talents had not done that?
All right. I like to close out the show by asking you to choose a song by another artist. I give you a little prompt, and The prompt for today is a song that inspires you to go for it.
Mm, inspires you to go for it. I'll have to say "Hearts and Bones" by Paul Simon.
All right. All right. Parker Farrell, thanks so much for coming on the show.
All right, thank you for having me.